Whoa, hey reviewers. It may not be the first, but it is the nth forum. This is number 6 for July 29th, 2021. Wow, we're 7 months in. My goodness. I see you people in the chat. I see some likes already flying up from the rafters like a bat. And I've got my my Diet Pepsi is what we got going on. We've got a special show today. Let's bring on our... We know we're just going to do a full reveal. Let's do this. We're going to do everyone at the same time. Watch this. Watch this. Hang on. It's Kelly!
What? Whoa! Hey.
Welcome,
how's it
buddy.
going?
It's going
Hey,
good. It's going good. What are you drinking these days? I mean, obviously, I'm brought to you by... Go to dietpepsi.com, offer code nth review, and get your nothing. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I got my Coke Zero.
Coke Zero?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need something more than water. That's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
Because I got my water here,
true.
like, just in case. Just in case. Oh, it's almost empty. But man, I just want something more flavorful. I was actually into the Mios for a bit.
Yeah, me too. But it's like I always forget, or it's like just too much work. It's just too much work.
It's
Even
too
though
much work to grab the little Mio bottle. Oh, Romega says he likes your wallpaper.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just one of my things that just rotates. But yeah, I always forget though to buy them whenever I go to the grocery store. So I run out, and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm just drinking regular water, which I don't mind it. I don't mind regular water.
I don't know if it if like those Mio thing, like the syrup settles or something like that. Because I would squirt some in the bottle, and then I don't know if it would just chill out. And then, so then the top becomes just weird-looking water, and then the bottom's like, oh my god! Yeah, I don't know if it works like that, because it would probably take me that long. And they're like, what, $3 or $4 a pop, or something like that. And I've got a couple favorites, but I don't know. Those things last 3 or 4 days, because I'm a thirsty dude.
Like fruit punch is I think was the one that I was the one to get, and I found Rockstar has a fruit punch energy drink, and they have it in full calorie, or they have it with 0 calorie. Yeah, they're both really good. The full calorie one kind of reminds me of the Tahitian treat fruit punch carbonated drink that you get. Yeah.
God, oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
man.
good.
Man, that's
my go-to.
Real familiar. Wow. That I just Hawaiian punch, whoa.
Yes.
The freaking box, and then or the Capri Suns where you can never get the fucking straw into the damn pouch, and then you're you're kind of bending it so you can get just the circle, and then you're using your canines to grip a hole in the little straw hole so you can actually...
Okay, I don't think I've ever had that much trouble with those.
What? Am I describing my own personal hell as a child?
I think so.
All right.
I think I learned pretty quick on if it didn't work, then just flip it over and stab through the bottom.
I think I did that too, but I think also that stuff just got messy. If you did it wrong, because it's bulging out. It's bulging out. So if you don't get it just right, then it starts spilling out, and there's those little corners there where it's fucking memories, whatever.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. But Tahitian treats, those some of those flavors. With the Mios, the lemonade, they have regular lemonade, and I think a pink lemonade maybe.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but lemonade definitely.
Pink lemonade, Crystal Light is
I haven't had any of the Crystal Lights.
Oh my god.
And I know I've had some of the liquid water enhancer. I love that's what they call it. It's a water enhancer. We fix water.
Yeah, right? I mean, like I said, I don't have any problem just drinking straight up water, but I know a lot of people do. Like a lot of people just
Yeah.
can't stand like water.
They don't like the non-taste of water.
Yeah,
And like
but
if you have the choice, I mean, why not?
I'm also one of those people that like I don't like LaCroix or Bubblies or whatever
Really?
because
Okay.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they have such good names. Like I just bought some for work, and there's like one of them is called like peach honey, and I'm like, damn, that sounds really good. But I know whenever I crack it open, it's going to be sparkling water with like the slightest hint, and it's going to feel like somebody just forgot to put the syrup in this can,
Yeah.
and then that's every single can, and I get disappointed. So I expect like just full of flavor, and
I want a full watermelon. Yeah, Romeka's pointing out
Yes.
seltzer water is nasty. When we were growing up, Dad was on a Schweppes thing, and I don't know if you've had Schweppes.
I have.
There are some people who are really big into Schweppes, but Dad was into Schweppes, so he would buy Schweppes, and that stuff is not for drinking. I don't know what it's for, but it's definitely like. And then you'd go to the places where they haven't put in the syrup properly or they've run out, and so you go to the Coke Freestyle machine and you're like, I want Diet Coke, and it's like, here's this carbonated water.
Yeah, that's basically what LaCroix is to me.
That's kind of, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a meme. It's like LaCroix tastes like my foot falling asleep.
Yeah, I get
Something like that.
Yeah, I
It
can see
tastes
that.
like what my foot falling asleep would taste like. It's like I totally 100% get that.
Yeah,
But I can't just do seltzer water. That's too fucking basic. I'm just, I obviously, like, I'm looking, I'm stalling for time for no reason whatsoever, but I'm looking at Mio's lineup here. Mio Energy, Mio Vitamins, Mio Sport. They've got fucking everything that you could ever need. Tell me more about vitamins. God, there's so many.
add those electrolytes.
So I don't mind bubbly that much, but I am definitely not a LaCroix guy. And when I worked at Target, we would have pallets and pallets and pallets and shelves, just every LaCroix. Every single LaCroix. And I didn't understand it. It is definitely a white person thing. Like just filling up a fridge full of LaCroix or just having a shelf full of LaCroix.
You know, it's so crazy. Like I remember you couldn't find LaCroix like at grocery stores until like Silicon Valley shit blew up, right? Like
Really?
because I remember there was like a turning point. It was like all of a sudden you started seeing like tons of news articles about LaCroix, and then all of a sudden LaCroix you get it at anywhere, and then all of a sudden Bubbly and Aha, all those just popped up because LaCroix is so popular now. Like everybody's like.
I feel
weird.
like LaCroix, or not LaCroix, Bubbly and Aha, because I'll usually get them like, maybe I don't want a full soda when I order like a Go Puff. Like I'll have a Go Puff thing, like a craving, and it's like, I need a drink. Let me get some not LaCroix, fuck, I keep saying LaCroix. Aha, or Bubbly, I'll get like the grapefruit or the watermelon or the something weird. I just want something weird in my life, and I'll get one of those. It's like, hey, that's pretty good. I think I've had some here in the green room. Like I'll have it on stream. I'll just like, hey, here's an aha, you know.
Yeah, you got to tell me. I know kind of what Go Puff is because I've seen like all the Instagram ads, but it's like, is it just basically DoorDash but for convenience stores?
Yep. Yeah, it's not for convenience store. It is like a convenience store. Like they have a warehouse that's just full of like 7-Eleven stuff, but trendier. So you get all your base stuff. Like say you wanted to go to a really, really fancy 7-Eleven, but you wanted it sent to you. So like GoPuff is all self-contained. I guess they have their own drivers and everything. And their warehouse place is on Constitution, so it's just a few miles away. And they do it's basically DoorDash, but they don't drop by places.
And what's the pricing? Is it like comparable to just like a gas station? Do they charge like $1 million for delivery?
Um, I think the individual prices, yeah, they're pretty close. If you wanted like a big bag of like say Kit Kats or something, that's like $6-7,
Mm.
which I don't know, it's like $1 or $2 more than if you just went to a 7-Eleven or a Come and Go. Like the prices seem, and then of course you're paying like I don't know $5-10 for the tip and the delivery fee, but you're also getting the convenience of not having to leave your house.
Yeah.
So you can get like I don't know, you can get a 2 liter for like $3.50, which is usually what it goes for in stores anyway.
Yeah.
Like maybe $1 or $2 more.
I was like feeling lazy. Like I went to the store because I needed to pick something up. I came back and I forgot chips, and I was like, because I had. So this is the thing. So like, the Chipotle by my house never fails to run out of chips,
What
and
the fuck?
I always. That's what I'm fucking saying. I've complained to like corporate, that's how I feel. Like, cause like they have potatoes. There's no fucking potato shortage, and like you place the order online, you go pick it up, and your bag is waiting for you, and it's just no chips. And there's like, and so then I have to go back up. And I'm like, why am I missing chips? Oh, sorry, we ran out of chips. Do you want a drink instead? No, I want my fucking chips and
I
queso.
want chips.
Yeah,
Actually, that is the reason. The queso blanco is the
Yes.
reason why I have started adding chip because
Yes.
I've been going to Chipotle for 20 fucking years now,
Yeah.
which makes me feel very old. And I would never get chips because it's like chips and queso. It's just more salt and
Their
whatever.
queso was shit. The queso blanco is the best.
It is amazing, exactly.
Yes.
But even when it was just like the salsa.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because that's when they would. That's when they were like trying to push it. It's like, yo, I'm gonna push these chips on you. And
Yeah.
but it was like I don't know, 2 months ago or something. I was like, I'm on a kick. I feel like having a burrito, but then also I need some chips and queso blanco. And oh my god! And then the next time I did the large one, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's way too many. that's
No,
way too much
that's
salt.
what you gotta get.
No, I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I know it's so dangerous. Like I hate it because like usually I'll just get a burrito bowl, and then I'm like burrito bowl that I get is normally like 800 calories, right? And
Fuck,
then
I
I'm
don't
like
even-
large chips and queso is like 1,250 calories by itself. I'm like, oh god,
Okay.
I want it.
It's all the all the calories are in the queso.
I know.
It's 100% because
Yeah.
the chips are like not. They're like salt. That's all they are. Is just
Yeah.
salt. So
Yeah.
you're just gonna be hoarding water for a while. But the quesos. It's so good with those, and it's not enough queso.
I know. Yeah.
It's not. So you're like eating half.
That's
the
why you have
chips
to get the
without dip.
large.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
right, 'cause-
proportionate. There's not enough
Oh.
you get obviously you get more queso blanco with the large one, but then you also get like a million more chips.
Yeah, I guess it just really depends. Like mine is very cheap. I guess they skimp out on the chips,
Oh.
or they just don't have them. But yeah, like
Oh.
the thing that kills me. So it's like I'm missing the chips, and then like I tell and they charge like $5 for those, right? 5 chips and queso.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I want chips and queso. Where's it at? And they're like, oh, we ran out of chips. Do you want a drink instead?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't want a fucking $1 fountain drink.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I got to fight them for a refund. Like
I gotta,
they're like,
fuck.
oh my god,
I gotta, yeah.
chills.
That's ridiculous. Well, speaking of killing me and ridiculous, I was able to finally rig up OBS here so that we can go over your subscriptions that you dutifully put together like almost a month ago now.
Right?
So we can go
I
down
did.
through, and you know what? It's going to be the two of us. We're just going to go through this. Hang on. I got the right button. There we go. I got everything. And it's live, so we can select and select stuff. So this is current as of last week, but I'm sure all kinds of shit has changed since then. So
I'm not that bad.
No, yeah, I get, yeah. So a month ago, we talked about monthly subscriptions, and we had a full room in here, and everyone was like, yeah, I got this, and then Kelly's like, he's got one of those like grandma wallets where it's like the pictures unfolding on it. It's like I got this subscription and this subscription and this subscription, and everyone's like, "What the heck?" So he dutifully put together a Google sheet here so that we can kind of go over what the stuff was, because maybe you wanted some recommendations, maybe you wanted some feedback, maybe you just want to show off, all the shit that you're getting.
Definitely not a show off. Yeah, I just was like, because I've been thinking about it, and I definitely know I like afterwards, after I put this together, I didn't feel too bad, honestly, about what I spent. Like, so that I felt pretty good about that. So I don't know. Like, are you just going to go down the list?
Yeah, let's just go down the list.
Did you think it was going to be this much when you first saw it?
No. I mean, I'm sure if I mentally just kind of kept track as you were, because you weren't like when we were talking about it, you weren't just giving everything at once. You were we were like kind of chiseling away at it. We'd be talking about it, and you'd be like, "Oh, I have that," and then 2 more. Like I have the Korean version of Hulu just in case I get this or something, or get my K-pop on. It's like, dude, right. And it was just kind of this. It kind of gave way. Remega points out, and we'll come back to it as well, but don't you get a free Hulu account for having Spotify Premium?
What?
Okay. All right. Well, let's come back to
this
that.
This is news to me.
Okay. All right. Let's work on this. All right. Xfinity is traditionally the worst of every fucking thing because it's your internet, and ISPs are dog shit, especially here in the States where we don't have municipal broadband in a lot of places, and I don't know how you do on like your data caps and stuff. I think I hit 100 gig, maybe 120 gig a month or something like that. So what does Xfinity do for you?
Besides take $201 a month.
Yeah, right.
Right. That's my gigabit internet. And,
you have gigabit internet.
I do.
Fuck you.
Yes. So,
how do you have it?
So it's gigabit and unlimited data is included in that.
Okay.
And then also cable too, because it was cheaper or it wasn't really cheaper. It would have cost $150, I think, a month to get that and to where I'm at, and then so I'm paying this, and this is after the fucking $19 in fucking TV fees, regional sports broadcasting and local, and all taxes. It's $201. So without that, it was basically a wash. Like I just added cable, and is basically the same price to bundle it together.
So you have the double play, or do you have the phone with it too?
I don't have the phone.
Okay, because you'd be saving so much more money if you had the phone. If you had to do long fucking shit. So everyone knows I worked for a cable company. I know all the stupid bullshit with double plays and triple plays, and we didn't have data caps yet. They were experimenting. I was with Time Warner Cable. They were experimenting with it in some of the markets that we had just acquired. I don't know, like a couple years previous. But data caps, and then also paying for the speed, which is the same thing with the cell phone service, which we'll get to in a little bit. Fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
It's like a highway robbery. Like I'm paying for the size of the pipe, and then I'm also paying when I use too much water. Like, eat shit. Like, come on.
And the thing that kills me with these companies is that like it was higher. It was like $230 almost a month. And it's because my contract and my promo ran out. And I think it's so dumb that when your contract runs out and your promo runs out, that they jack up your price. Because then now all of a sudden I'm like shopping around. And it's like, and I've got a new promo, and that's what it dropped down to. Of course, I had to sign a new contract. But it's just so stupid that they do that. Too. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm in a contract like no matter where I go. So this sucks. Yeah.
Well, I think I've got a 12-year thing, or 12-year thing, 12-month thing that I think is going up next month, because that's also like rent's going up next month, so that's cool. Fucking living here is insane.
Yeah.
The what I remember most of all about selling cable was that after 2 years, you're paying the regular price. See, you were getting a discount for 12 months, 24 months. We were saving you money, but now you're just paying the normal rate. It's not like it was it wasn't a regular rate and then we're paying you super jacked up rate. It was you were getting a discount rate and then you're paying the normal rate. Kaiser, we will get to, because you're talking Reddit. We're going down the line. We're gonna go down. Kelly's gonna explain every single thing.
I'll break it all down.
Yeah, we're gonna break it all down to its anatomical bits. So you just hang out. We're gonna figure this out. But do you have cable boxes? Is that in there too?
Yes. Yeah, that's included. That's everything.
Okay.
So it's 2 cable boxes, internet,
and all of them are HD.
And 4K, and then I get HBO Max with that too. So.
Oh, okay. So at least that's in
there's my HBO Max. So yeah, if I didn't pay for this, I'd also have an HBO Max subscription too.
Okay. All right. I think I pay like $70 right now for Xfinity, but I'm not getting fucking gigabit internet.
Right, that's why I was saying like I think it was like 150, maybe a little bit more for a gigabit with no data cap, and so that's why I just said fuck it, add the cable, I'll get HBO Max, all that.
But it's not symmetrical.
No, it's not. It's a gig down.
It's like 35 up.
Yeah, 35 up.
That's bullshit. That's such bullshit. Oh my god.
I know.
Like how much easier it would be to upload my hours-long videos if I didn't have 5 megabits up.
Right?
It's such bullshit. It takes all night.
There's no reason that they do it besides that I'm sure they can sell you extra upload speed.
Well, and I mean that, but then they're also like, well, don't you want a business account? And also, your address doesn't qualify for a business account. And it's like, so what the fuck you want me to do so I can get more than 5 megabits up?
Well, you can go, I think they charge $300 a month, but it's their 2 or 3 gig, and it's symmetrical 2 or 3 gig.
But I also imagine it's geographically locked somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's only certain parts in Colorado Springs that has access to it. I think where I'm at, I do, but it's like, no, I'm not going to pay $300 for a fucking symmetrical 2 gig that I'm not even going to be able to pull because like my firewall is only a gig. So sure. Yeah. I would definitely, I could use it. I could upload in 4K. Do you want to see this right here in 4K? You could. Right.
No one wants that. No one needs that. All right, listen. All right, Xfinity. All right, T-Mobile. So T-Mobile bought Sprint. I was on Sprint for very long, complicated reason. I've hopped around every single fucking carrier. Everything sucks. But T-Mobile sucks. I do not like their service. I don't like their customer support all that much, honestly. And I don't really like their selection of phones because they're the smallest still. And like all they did was buy Sprint to shut them down. So with all that said, hey, how's T-Mobile?
I mean, I agree with you. Like, I mean, I looked at all of them because I switched from Google Fi because I wanted to get an iPhone, right? So that's why I switched from Google Fi. And I think everybody else was way more expensive. Verizon and fuck AT&T. Yeah. And I think they're also more expensive. And because I'm on like the Magenta Max, or no, not Magenta Max, just Magenta with 3 lines. And then I'm paying.
Yeah. I just want the purple plan, okay? Just leave me alone.
Well, so they have, of course, just like everybody else has 3 levels of unlimited internet, which it's like stupid because, the first level caps YouTube and other streaming services at 480p, and the second level does HD, and then the third level is completely unlocked. You can do 4K and, unlimited hotspot and everything like that. And it's like, it's so stupid. I hate that shit. Stupid. Ugh.
It's the misleading shit. And I'm paying like $105 or something for like 1 line or something like that. But I'm also paying the monthly for the phone, which is not, some mind-blowing fucking flagship or anything, but it's better than what I did have.
Yeah.
I it's so expensive. It blows my mind, and I'm not even like I'm not using that many things on it. Like, how many phones do you have on there?
It's 3.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I did like, you know me, I'm very code coupon-y when it comes to shit,
Yeah.
and then like I look for deals. So when I was looking at this, T-Mobile had an $890 trade-in credit when
Oh.
you traded in like a certain iPhone to buy an iPhone 12, and like I got the iPhone 12 Pro Max,
Uh-huh.
256
The
gig. So
big
it's like,
ass fucking
yeah, so it's like,
iPhone.
yeah, it was like $1,200, and then I spent $300. It was like 300 or 350 to buy an iPhone XR, and which was the baseline minimum to trade in. So I essentially got $500 worth of free money, and so I did that.
Sure. Yeah. Do you do the
So that
honey
was
thing where you get your browser extension and you're grabbing all the codes and shit like that?
I. I don't. I have Honey installed only on for certain sites, just because like I know they add affiliate links, and fuck that. Like if they're not giving me a
Sure.
coupon code, they're not getting affiliate paid. So
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So it's disabled, and unless I know I'm gonna get a coupon code.
Yeah. That's too much for me to think about. I can't fucking think about that. But I'm glad. But you also get Netflix in there too.
Yeah, and then but I'm paying the extra $5 to get the 4K version of Netflix,
What?
and yeah, because the Netflix baseline doesn't include 4K. It's
Even
like
at
two
home?
people. Yeah, it's like two
Oh, well,
people,
right.
which and just straight HD, and then their higher tier is 4K 5 simultaneous, something like that.
I actually dropped my Netflix because I realized I was paying monthly and then not watching anything.
See, yeah, and I don't really watch anything on Hulu. That's my problem.
Oh,
I used to watch more on Hulu than I did Netflix, and now it's the opposite.
I remember the days of like building up a queue that was 70 episodes deep of stuff, and it's like
Yeah,
that is such a fucking burden. I remember back in the day on Team Xbox, and if Johnny were here, he'd be able to relate. But there was a poster named the Amish Ninja, and he made a point because this was like the heyday of DVRs and stuff like that. It's like we made and bought DVRs so that we could get the ultimate convenience of being able to time shift shows, so that we didn't have to be there when they aired. But then we would build such a backlog of these shows that we ultimately ended up becoming a prisoner to the DVR rather than the appointment of when the shows actually aired. So either way,
sure.
like, you're just screwing yourself in a different way.
Yeah, yeah, and like, there's not a lot of TV shows that I've been really into like the last few years, so that has helped. Like like
Yeah.
network TV shows, I should say. I mean, there's been series that Netflix has come out with, or
Yeah.
Amazon has come out with, whatever, that have been really good. And so yeah.
Do you get to watch a lot of stuff just anyway?
I like I try whenever like I go home and I just kind of veg out. Like I usually don't pick up my computer, and I will watch like an episode or two, and then on the weekend, like I'm either at work or like usually Sunday is like my day. Like I just kind of binge watch something. So I'll just
Right.
spend like 8 hours just like be like, fuck it, I'm not doing shit today. 8 hours, just watch like a whole season of something, or whatever, half season of something.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And, I'd rather do that instead of like go climb mountains.
That's it's usually one or the other. It's like, man, I could watch Netflix or I could climb a mountain. Not really feeling the mountain thing. I gotta wear my special whatever, and
Yeah,
I gotta get dressed. And I gotta
it's
buy
like
water.
90 degrees outside. Yeah,
It is
it's
fucking
like,
right now. Jesus, oh my god, it's so
yeah,
hot. It is so
yeah,
ridiculously hot, and of course I work in a fucking hot ass warehouse too. So great times. Fucking peak of
yeah.
summer. It's amazing. Great. All right, Jim, you were explaining this before the show. And it's
Yeah.
this complicated fucking thing because you also have the gym membership maintenance. So what the fuck, dude? Like,
Yeah, so my gym charges me $45 a month, and then they have every year. There's like two months where they charge me $15 every, like in April and October or some shit. So $30 a year for maintenance on top of that $45 a month.
uh-huh. That's like the regional TV fee, but for your gym.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the gym price is high because it's a 24-hour fitness gym. You know, so like if I ever travel, I'm able to go anywhere, but it's a 24-hour gym too. So that's like one of the problems. Like I work late a lot, and then if I just want to go to the gym, like all the local gyms close at like 9 or 10, and then it's just like, well, I don't get to go to the gym, and I'm definitely not a morning person. I'm not waking up at 5 to go to the gym.
Yeah, that's weak sauce. What kind of town shuts down at 10 p.m., especially their gyms? If it's midnight and I can't, and I'm fighting insomnia or something, I should be able to get a treadmill or something like that. I don't know.
Well, you can if you pay $45 a month versus $10 a month at a gym that closes.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's what $45 and fucking okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Gyms. Gyms. All right. This is one I'm familiar with. Creative Cloud. $30.
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Well, that's entire suite. I just renew it on Black Friday sale with Adobe. Get that price.
I actually need that.
Yeah, you need to do. Are you paying the full like $50 or $60 a month?
I am.
Oh my god. Yeah, renew it on Black Friday, and you're good.
Okay, so I just gotta like not have Adobe and then be like, or re-up at that, or use a code or something.
No, so yeah, it's just their standard price. Like it's like they do it for like a few days during like right before Black Friday and like a day after, and like I think they used to let you renew it. Last time I had to cancel and I could immediately resubscribe at that price.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Is this like a year-long thing?
Yeah, they make you do the year-long contract.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because I use Adobe every single day. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. I was using like 2019 versions of my programs. And Adobe was upgrading something, but it was not like really letting me know that I wasn't using the latest versions of stuff. So I would, like with the whole color changing things, like everything is purple now. All the icons are purple, which is annoying as hell because they were all their own individual color icons back in the day. Yeah. And I was like, maybe I don't know, like whatever. So some of these versions of these tools I've been paying for, but I've been using like a year-old or 2-year-old versions of these programs, and it's like, what the fuck? Oh my god!
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at like Creative Cloud whatever app thing, and they have that where it's like you have Photoshop 2020 or Photoshop 2021.
Yeah, you can bring up the management software. So I'd have like 3 versions of each of these apps, and I've got like half a dozen that I use. How many do I have? 1 of 7 that I use regularly, and I had like 3 versions of each, and some of these I was using the 2019 versions of, and I'm like, the fuck? And I have no idea how I stumbled upon it, but it was like in the middle of cutting together this newest review that I realized it.
Yeah, I don't know why like they do that. Like it should just, if you have it set to update, it should just update the latest version and uninstall the old version. Yeah,
and it's like it treats it as a separate program. So then when you boot up the new program, it's like, hey, that link doesn't go to the new program; it goes to the old one. So if you uninstalled it, it's like that doesn't go anywhere anymore.
Yeah.
Huh. What's your big Adobe programs? Photoshop?
Yeah, just Photoshop.
You know they have a special Photoshop only tier. It's like Photoshop and Lightroom for like $20 or like $10 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like they're dip the toe into the Adobe thing, which they want people to do.
I thought it was because I thought the one program was $30 a month, no matter what.
I don't know. I don't think so. I thought
Yeah, that's why.
I thought. Hang on. All right, hang on. We're gonna solve this mystery right now. Let's not do that. I got it over here. Here we go. That's gonna mess everything. Creative Cloud plans. What you got? What you got? I know this is thrilling to watch. Okay, photography, Lightroom, Photoshop, $9.99 a month. Acrobat Pro is $15.
Wait, I don't understand that. So why is that? Because I'm looking here. That's $10 a month, but then Photoshop by itself is $21 a month.
That's how they get you.
That makes no sense. So that's what I was looking at before. So before they had this photography plan, it was the $21 a month for one app, or $53 a month for all of them, or just $30 a month if you do it on
that's
Black Friday.
You save the dollars that you get. You buy more, you get more. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could be a fool and spend $21 for Animate a month, or $10 for Premiere Rush, which I don't even know what that is. Oh, I guess that's just a light version of Premiere. They have a 3D collection, 3D texturing. So there are so many programs in the Creative umbrella, the Creative Cloud. I don't know what the hell they are, and I've never used them before.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think they have. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if their Black Friday deal has like individual app. I think it's just all the apps for $30. So that's why I was like, I could justify it.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, because I've got Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, After Effects, Media Encoder, which of course ties in with After Effects and Premiere, Audition, which for all the audio mixing and stuff like that for the reviews, and then I keep Animate on but I don't even really use that anymore because I do everything else in Illustrator or After Effects now.
And Animate was Flash.
Yes. Yeah, it used to be Flash.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, which confuses the fuck out of people. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's not Flash anymore, so it doesn't have that stigma. So, all right, Creative Cloud. Spotify.
Yeah. So that's the family plan. That's after tax. Yeah.
Yeah. Spotify's great. And I know you've got it because you also pay for Google Music and YouTube Red.
Yeah. So I was grandfathered, but then I switched over to a family plan, and that's family plan after tax. So I'm not grandfathered. It was like $8 a month for Google Music / YouTube Red before I switched over to a family plan, which went to $15 a month, I think. So, yeah.
Music got confusing there for a bit because Spotify didn't exist yet, but I remember Google Play, and I remember you could download that utility to upload all your music so that then you could stream your music back to you from your digital vault, and then it had its own music, and then kind of a clunky Android app as well with the big headphones. And then Amazon had basically the exact same thing because we can do that as well. We also have servers with a bunch of hard drive space. And Zune Pass did not exist anymore, but they had Groove, Microsoft did, because Zune was done, and then they didn't do... I think they just killed Groove. I don't think it turned into another service after that. And then Apple didn't have anything for a while. Like, Apple Music was 2013, 2014? Something like that? Or maybe it's a little later.
And at the time, whenever Spotify, before they were available in the US, since they were a UK company, first, they still are a UK company. Okay, Swedish, yeah. But I was using Rdio.
Yes.
And then, and I loved Rdio. Rdio was amazing. And then Spotify came out, and I was like, I've got Rdio. I'm never leaving Rdio. And then Rdio got bought and shut down.
Rdio. There was Rdio, and then was it Mog?
Yes.
Mog was bought by Beats, and then Beats was bought by Apple, and then Mog/Beats Music became Apple Music.
And then the big thing too that turned me away from Spotify when they were first early on is they were using everybody as a peer-to-peer system, peer-to-peer host. And that was some bullshit. I'm sorry.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. So like you could go turn that off, and then, but like by default, you were basically hosting other like songs that you listen to for other people nearby, you know, so you're peer-to-peer hosting that stuff. I'm pretty sure, unless this is like one of those alternate universe things. And
it was like Mandela effect. It's like it was never.
I swear, they did that. So that turned me away from them, and then Google Music was available, and so I switched to that. I so wish I would have joined Spotify early on, because Google Music is like the most let down provider ever. Like, as a search engine, they should know what kind of music I listen to before I even want to. But the fact that Spotify can do that and find so much like new music and new artists is amazing. And I wish I switched over before 2020.
I need to use Spotify Discovery stuff more. They usually get some hits. They'll find some stuff for me, but I don't know. I think I'm listening to enough podcasts right now that I don't listen to enough music right now that I'm not like constantly craving new music because I don't have music on at all times. I've usually got a YouTube video going up, but with YouTube Red, you get the YouTube the premium, right?
Yeah, you get premium
because Red was deprecated. And then it became premium, or is that still a separate thing? Okay.
No, I think it's premium, but I think like you can buy premium without getting YouTube Music. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah,
but I was also like I know the kids are totally into the going onto YouTube and making playlists of music. I remember something you were describing to me is like, well, I don't get that because usually the stuff on YouTube is like a rip, or it's bad, or it's formatted weird, or whatever. That's one of the most annoying thing is I have YouTube Premium, but then I'll be on my phone and I want to leave, and it's still playing in the background. It's like, I left because I'm done with YouTube. I don't want to listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
And there's like rarely a time when I want it to still be playing, so I gotta go through and turn it off. I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
Yeah. And Spotify did do peer-to-peer. It looks like they disabled it in April 2014 or around there.
That was like a year or two after it came out.
In the U.S.? No, it came out in the U.S. in 2011. So it was 3 years. And that was what they were doing. That's how they were able to get around paying for server costs. Fucking 2 years.
Yeah. Sure, that makes sense. But then they realized because they did something, they went public, or they raised a lot of money, or whatever the hell they did. Because they were really popular overseas, and then like Sean Parker helped bring them here. I remember that was like when Spotify debuted here. I remember Sean Parker was everywhere,
really
promoting it. Yeah, so that was one of his post Facebook things. Of course, it's not really like some people will be sad that they didn't hop on Spotify, especially on Android. But I specifically recall that the Spotify app for Android was absolute trash for at least 2 years. Complete garbage. Yeah. Really,
I can imagine because they were just going for iPhone, and like a lot of people still kind of do.
Yeah,
put it out for iPhone first.
Actually, and speaking of which, I was actually looking for Mini Motorways from the guys who did Mini Metro, and I didn't realize till yesterday that it was Apple Arcade exclusive, which is why I couldn't get it for my phone, because I would have fucking bought it for my phone right there and then. But no, it's a fucking Apple exclusive, so whatever. And I just love how I've always been a fan of subscription stuff. When iTunes came out for Windows, I was there. I was buying 99 cents, and it was DRM ridden music that you couldn't put anywhere else. And I remember those days, and I was paying, I don't know, $2 or $3 a week for singles I wanted that I'd hear on the radio. I was like, oh, I gotta go buy that, and then it would recommend me stuff. And I thought I had a really good recommendation engine back in 2005, 2004, 2007 even. I thought it was really good at that. But then Zune comes out, you pay $15 a month, you get to keep 5 songs because they're MP3 format, and I was like, got it, download anything you want.
Yeah.
So, big fan of that. So, Hulu, you said you don't even watch TV as much, but according to Romega, you should be getting a free Hulu account for having...
I'm investigating that.
Yeah, go investigate that.
That's going to save me $12.70 a month. Holy shit. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, ways to cut it down. So, like...
Oh, I know.
Definitely look at that. Dropbox, too, because, like, I only use 14, almost 15 gigs of space, and there's no plan, like, that does that. So I'm paying $12 a fucking month for it. Or I could pay yearly, I guess, and get it for $10 a year. But
I'm kind of tempted to check only for students. Romega says is the Hulu.
Damn.
So go back to school, buddy. Get your MBA or whatever.
Add that to my annual next time if I get my school.
I actually do know that with Adobe Creative Cloud, they do have a $20 plan or something. Like same with Amazon Prime. They have a student discount that's really, really good. And then Romega's grandfathered in, so maybe not even offered anymore. But either way, you make your big buku bucks. I'm tempted to like pry open Dropbox because the time that I used it was 2008 is when we started using it.
Yeah.
And I know we filled that fucker up real quick, and then with Fez, we filled that up really quick as well. And I pay $3 a month or something for 200 gigabytes of drive, which I use. I use a lot of drive.
Yeah, I just have that. Like, I was thinking about that if I just switched it over to Google. I got no problem with my Gmail account, even though I don't really use it as my primary. Mm-hmm. It's just the fact that Google is quick to just disable all of everything that you are tied to, which we've experienced with Fez. And since you know that it's like, I just don't want that to happen. I've just seen too many horror stories where you violate some like hidden term, like buying a Pixel phone and then selling a Pixel phone, and then they decide that they're going to shut down your entire Google account.
Yeah. Which, I mean... Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, or you buy something from the Google store and it's fucked up, and the Google customer service, which has gone downhill for everything, and you decide to do a chargeback, and then they shut down your entire Google account, and then all of that data and all of your email and all that is lost.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a mess.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the things is that like I see that all the time with people like with Google Fi. Whenever people were buying phones and then they're getting like either the phone was sent to them and it was broken already and the Google Fi store wasn't doing anything. People are like, I'm just going to do a chargeback. Everybody's like, don't do it. We've already seen everybody that does a chargeback with Google. Google just shuts down your account. They're just like, okay, we're going to approve this chargeback, and then now you're banned as a customer.
Fuck. Yeah, and I've got almost 20 years of history with Google, and I don't want to fuck that up.
Right? Yeah.
And it's not like you can call a customer service line and unfuck it either. You know, it's still really terrible after all these years.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like afraid to do that, because I use my Dropbox as basically my backup of like my documents that I don't want to lose, and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm only using 15 gigs. I mean, it's just documents.
Yeah.
Photos and stuff. Like I know, like I should want to do that, but I've got photos on Google Photos and on iCloud, so I'm kind of like, yeah, my photos are probably good.
But your photos are tied to your drive anyway.
Yeah, but I've also got them on iCloud too,
Oh,
on
yeah,
Apple
sure.
iCloud.
Yeah, you get your
Yeah,
redundancy. And I've got them,
yeah.
well, I don't know. No, I don't think I have them local. Yeah, whatever. Whoever I want to piss off, I'm just gonna lose it all, and who cares? Like I'm gonna die and someday inevitably, and it's gonna be like, who wants these 5,000 photos that Nick took? And there's gonna be this big room, and no one's gonna be paying attention, and then they're gonna be like, okay, and then they're gonna hit the delete key, and all of my history will be gone in an instant, and no one will give a shit. It's just it's raindrops in an ocean. Like, okay.
Right. I think that's everybody. It's not just you.
No, I get, yeah. It's it's not an existential crisis that I personally face every single day. Like, oh my god, who's gonna care about my digital shit? Like all this artwork I spent years creating, who's gonna care?
Right.
But then they've got all those options they started doing with the like legacy contacts and stuff like that. If you die, who's gonna have access to your stuff? Let us know, and we'll set up the secure thing or whatever. And all of these moments will be gone like tears in the rain. Thank you, Roy Batty. Apple Fitness. Tell me about Mr. Fitness.
So I mean, that is like they've got the different fitness things.
Yes, they do.
Like they got like fitness programs and using like the Apple Watch. I'm pretty sure you got to have that stuff. And one of my coworkers and I, we share our Apple Watch fitness status, and so we can try to hold each other accountable for working out. So I think that's all part of that. And then there's like some workout routine stuff that like kind of helps you, do things. Kind of like it's like I think it's included with that, but it's mainly for that subscription of like, hey, let's work out and use the Apple Fitness Watch and fitness app and everything.
Yeah, the whole ecosystem. Are you taking advantage of it, Kels?
I am. Yeah, I use it. I wear my Apple Watch every day, and I track all of my stuff on it.
Yeah, I don't have my Fitbit anymore because that was my leaderboard. Like, I got more steps than you guys. I think the hardest one I think I got it's like 400,000 steps like 1 month, or it was a week, something like that. It was a lot of fucking steps. But I used to pay for Runkeeper back in the day too, and then when I get back into that, I'll do that again. But I don't have any fitness shit going on right now. It's cool, you guys holding yourselves accountable. Like, oh, hey Kelly, look what I did, and you're like, oh, look what I'm about to do.
Yeah,
I'm
gotta close those rings.
Yeah, you gotta get those. That's such a game. That is such a game. Is filling in those rings. I know people are totally into that.
Yeah. Yep. That's why.
Speaking of rings, go get your Diet Pepsi. Yeah, discount coupon code ENTERVIEW on Pepsi.com. I'm sure it works. Give me some. Speaking of,
that'd be funny. It works. You get free shipping or something.
God, that'd be cool. And then I don't get anything. Cool. Whatever. So you do the Dash Pass. I am a patron of the Dash. I have friends that do the Dash, who are Dashers. Yeah. I love this service so much.
I do too. Yeah, it's really bad, and it's really bad that you use it enough to be able to justify paying $10 a month. But it's like I'm saving more money than I'm paying.
So what? So you get what is it? Discount? I guess you just take like part of the DoorDash like fee off of the top, because I see it all. It's like you would have saved like $3 if you'd had the Dash Pass that you pay $10 for.
Yeah, so you get like the you get like usually you get free delivery, but you still have to tip, and then you don't get charged as much for the order fees or their convenience charge or whatever the hell they do, whatever they call it.
Their
I'm trying to see. I don't know if it like tells you on here. Let's see, manage Dash Pass. Yeah, so this is lifetime, but I've saved $258.78 in fees. So
Well, how long have you had it?
I don't know, probably like way longer than that.
Well,
than
I mean,
it's
but
worth.
DoorDash is not that old.
No, I mean like let's
Wait,
just
no,
see
I guess
how
it
many.
is. No, yeah, because I remember DoorDash and Grubhub started at the same time. This was like 2016. Because I remember having it ordered when we moved back to Colorado. And I was like,
Yeah,
well, this is kind of miraculous. I don't have to go to a restaurant, and I don't have to pick restaurants that deliver.
yeah, and then the 258. It's 25 months worth of $10 a month fees. So I'm sure I've had it for 2 years, so it makes sense. So I've saved basically now as much as I paid
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
But it makes me feel better whenever I do it, and
But also,
and
that
I
makes
use
no sense.
and then like I use DoorDash over Grubhub because like I don't know how your track record is with ordering food, but like it ceases to fail that something's going to be fucked up. Like something's going to be missing or something's going to be made wrong, and like they charge way too damn much money for me to say, oh, that's okay. And with with DoorDash, you just say like this is messed up, and then they just automatically give you a refund and credits. And with Grubhub, they're like, we'll contact the restaurant for you, and it's like a ticket system, and then they'll come back and be like, oh, you're right, we'll go ahead and credit you back. Like, and so you're like having to fight for it. Like you have
It's
to fight for
That
the
kind of
food being
reminds
fucked
me
up.
of Newegg versus Amazon. When I was building my computer, this computer 5 years ago was like Newegg. You buy something and you have to RMA it, and you have to go through the open a ticket and blah blah blah. But
Yeah,
then if you do it like Amazon, because I got the motherboard through Amazon, I had to RMA it, and they're like, "Cool, we'll send you a new one. You just return it, the other one, in like I don't know, 20 months or
30 days or
something."
something.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. They
Yeah,
don't give a shit, or they
yeah.
do. And like immediately, so it's like cool. So within 2 or 3 days, I had a new motherboard instead of having to wait to send it in and return it. So I honestly, I have never in my brain like divided the empires between Grubhub and DoorDash, and and I don't know if like maybe Grubhub just had like fewer restaurants on the toke or something like that. Like I never, I don't know. I don't know. I just stuck with, just kind of gradually got into the DoorDash orbit and never used Grubhub again.
So like Grubhub, I remember like I'd try because like they usually had like more choices for some of the things because like you order something and it's like all they give you for like a soda choice or something would be like Coke, Diet Coke, and then Dr. Pepper, and you're like, I fucking know you guys have like cherry Coke, and then that's not an option. And you go to like Grubhub, and there it is. So it's like something like that is
Uh
like
huh.
the problem. So, but yeah, it's like I just don't use Grubhub anymore just because. Yeah, I don't want to have to justify like if they fuck up my food, they fuck up my food. I don't want to have to open up a ticket and explain and say like I ordered this and I didn't get this. Like I shouldn't have to do that. And
Yeah.
like no. So it's just makes it so much easier to use DoorDash versus Grubhub for that. And so that's why I use DoorDash.
Yeah, and DoorDash, I know that they do the automatic review as soon as you get your order. So usually I'll order in the dash in the desktop, and then the next time I open my phone, it's like, hey, so you ordered that Chipotle with all that queso blanco. How was that? How was the dasher?
Right.
And I love the no contact thing.
Yeah.
I put it up. I think I read it or something, where it's like all of the photos that my dashers take of the food outside my door are like the saddest fucking photos of just like, here's this lonely little bag of Chipotle just like perched right next to the door, like all by
Right.
itself, like totally defenseless, like
Yeah.
Every time I just get choked up every single time. I get a text and here's a photo and here's my door and it's just this tiny little bag or this little styrofoam container or like here's a little thing with a little cup next to it and here's your food. It's here.
I'm on the fucking hunt though. Like as soon as they drop it off and then walk away, I like open my door. I don't want somebody walking by and jacking my food.
Yep. No, I feel that 100,000%. What I don't like is they will take a photo and it's not my door, and it's like, where the fuck did they put? Because at least one, twice they have. Okay, we're gonna just quick tangent here. Someone they were dropping off Sonic or something. They had taken a photo and they didn't have my number on the door. So I'm like, okay, I open the door, nothing's there. And I'm like,
oh, shit.
Okay. So, and obviously all the rooms here look the same. So I'm going around the entire complex, like upper and lower floors, like, where's my food? Where's that? He put it somewhere. Where is it? And I give up and I'm just going to like, all right, I'm just going to contact him, do the whole thing. I get back to my door, it's right there.
What?
Yeah, so that was some ghost shit right there. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's trippy. It's trippy. I imagine if I was in a house or something, it'd be so much easier because I would know. But
yeah,
that's apartment life. That's what it is.
Do you think it's like a neighbor is like, oh, they delivered Nick's shit to my house again?
Yeah,
and so they just brought it over.
I wonder. I honestly wonder sometimes. I don't know. I get a little scared of just ordering anything. Like I don't want to, unless I'm here or something. So I don't know. People are weird. Reddit. What the fuck, dude? Like I know you're giving away all those gold prizes and stuff for all those posts that you like, but do you have to pay $10 or $6 a month? $6 a month for that?
So I used to be grandfathered in, and then I didn't renew it. Like it was like an annual thing, and then like now I'm on the regular price. I don't know what happened to it, but I don't like give anybody gold. I've got 24,000 gold to be able to give to people.
What? And hang on, 24,000 gold?
Yeah, because you get a certain amount of gold every like
individual gold medallions.
Yeah, like because you can give gold. I don't know how it works. Because
I know gold. it's because like there's a currency and then you can use that to buy gold. It's like 500. A thing for gold, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how it works. So it's like, here's what you can buy with
I just paid for it. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I can buy Reddit silver for 100 coins.
Yeah, it's the coins.
Yeah, and then Gold Award gives 100 Reddit coins a week of our lounge access. You'll need 500 coins. Okay, so 500 coins gives somebody a gold.
Yeah.
And then 1,800 coins gives somebody a platinum award. So I got, a lot of platinum awards that I can give away.
And then they have the ones like Argentinium, and like I got one of those once. Okay, so what?
I don't even have that much coin because like 7,200 coins you can buy for $20, and I pay fucking $6 a month. Like, so I'm not even that gold rich. So
what are you even paying for? What do you get, like status things or something?
Yeah, so like you get saved posts, and so like I use Reddit on my like desktop and on my phone, and that cross save is like basically all I use it for
bookmarking, which you could also technically do if you just like voted for it, and then you could search for that. You could save it that way too.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could, but
because that's how I
don't.
Can you like put your saved posts? Like, can you save individual posts, or is it just like individual replies, like messages within a thread?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can't do that.
Yeah. What? Like, hey, I'm not a Reddit salesman. Like, what is? I'm sure they have like a landing page that explains what Reddit. Oh, it's called Reddit Premium now. We're not Reddit Gold.
Oh,
sorry. Oh,
yeah.
ad-free browsing.
That would be confusing. Like Reddit Gold for Reddit Gold.
Yeah, that's true. It used to be called Reddit Gold. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was too. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get ad-free browsing, exclusive avatar gear, the 700 monthly coins.
Oh yeah.
There's a members lounge, that secret /r lounge that I go to all the time. Obviously,
I'm sure you do. Yeah.
And there's more to come, and so that is what I'm getting.
That's great.
Supporting Condé Nast or whoever owns Reddit now.
Who owns Reddit? I don't think they're not independent. Owns Reddit. Advanced Publications. Who the fuck is that? Advanced Publications, which is... This doesn't make any sense.
It's just a loop. It's just it goes back to Disney.
It goes back to the Jesus. Okay, directly and through various subsidiaries, the group owns Discovery Channel, Condé Nast, Wired Magazine, Lycos, Angel Fire, Tripod.com, Turnitin, and is the majority shareholder in Reddit. Don't you remember when Reddit was going to do their own crypto, and that would be like your share of Reddit or something?
That wasn't Redcoin, was it?
What's that?
That wasn't the Redcoin, was it?
I don't know. I actually don't even think they made it because there was like a whole FTC thing around like you can't fucking tie ownership of your company to a cryptocurrency.
Didn't Kick do that? They got in trouble though, didn't they?
Kick sounds like a place that is only trouble.
Yeah. After we left, they just went downhill.
We used to use Kick for our group chats before Teams, before Slack, before Asana. Who uses Asana? Remember when Asana was a big thing?
Yeah.
For productivity?
Because it was either that or we had to use BlackBerry Messenger, and so we were all on Kick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't have anything. Yeah. And it wasn't Facebook
group
Messenger.
Chat. Yeah, there was. Yeah, I mean, because after Facebook Messenger came out, that's when we moved to that from Kick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we were all on Facebook. Huh.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of like weird shit. Fucking everything.
Yeah, we were just in our own little island on Kick.
But that was
just like not.
But that was also exactly. Yeah, we weren't part of the ecosystem or whatever the fuck was going on back then.
Yeah, I found out. Yeah, years later, like, what the fuck platform were we on?
That's actually very true. Yeah, someone was like, "You use Kick? That's the platform where they do the nasty stuff." I'm like,
"Yeah,
really?"
I know.
We just had our own chat room. We just used that to talk because that was like one of the only applications that worked across all of our devices.
Yeah, because it also worked on fucking Windows phones too.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, because Johnny had a Windows phone. You were on iPhone still, right?
I think I was on iPhone still.
Yeah, I was on Android, and Rob was on Android.
Yep.
So yeah, and then Keith was iPhone, I think. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think
it's
always been iPhone.
So we had this multi-platform thing. We needed an app for everything at once. So, that makes sense.
Yep.
But yeah, that was like that. Phones were changing a lot. Apps were changing a whole lot in 2010, 2011, and stuff like that. So every 6 months there was something new. And it was very strange. And now everything is the same.
Yep.
Everything is the same now. Your VMP. That's not very good, I guess.
No, it's meh.com. So like the guys from Woot, whenever.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so after Woot went to Amazon, these guys started meh.com, and that's the very meh what is a VIP? Oh, very mad
Person.
person, I guess. Yeah. So it's $5 a month. If I ever stop paying for it, I never get it again. You can never get it. It's closed off, members only, VMP only thing, and I get free shipping on anything I buy from Mad.com, MorningSave.com, which is some bullshit thing that they use for like Steve Harvey show, I guess. I don't know. And then like uh, their wine one, Casemates. So
Okay.
like yeah. So free shipping essentially.
Okay. What do you buy on
Yeah.
Meh?
The bags that they have, the like bags of crap type stuff from Woot. If you know what Woot is, they have that same
Yeah.
thing.
It was the mystery
Yeah,
box.
mystery box. Yeah, and then like they sometimes have good stuff. Like I think like the last thing I bought that was, let me just see. The last thing that I bought that was like decent was like it was a 5-pack of beanie hats.
Okay.
So
That's
yeah,
real. Yeah, because I bought a
yeah, I
three
got free
pack of
shipping.
beanie hats, and my cat uses one of them as a bed, or just
Yeah, and so like
chairs.
I've bought
Ooh.
a bunch of those mystery bags, some socks and wine glasses. I mean,
Don't you remember Clout? And you got that Stella Artois
I do.
cup because you were an influencer or something, or you were a
I,
brand, the Kelly
I was.
brand.
I know. I was given. I had all that clout, and clout apparently is still a thing. And I logged in, and I'm like, don't have any clout.
I thought it died a couple years ago.
No, I guess it's still a thing. Like I just logged into it not too long ago.
I never got to do anything cool.
Wait, no, I guess it says was a website on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
I swear I logged
like,
into it not too long ago.
or maybe you just wanted.
Maybe it's
to
been
log.
years.
Yeah. Where's time going? What is time? Do you still have that?
What time?
No. No, you definitely don't have that. No, you're still on Toi.
I do have my Stella
chalice.
glass.
Yeah.
Yes, my chalice. Yeah.
You, your chalice.
Yeah.
Oui. Isn't it Belgium? Something like
Yeah.
that. I did. Yeah, I didn't get into any of that cool stuff. You suck.
I know you were missing out on the clout train, man. Like that was.
I love Jeff Gerstmann jokes about that shit all the time. Like, don't you remember clout? You're not an influencer. You're not a big enough influencer to get anything.
I know, right?
But I think
Yeah.
all this stuff was bullshit anyway. And it was like you had all these metrics, so it was like, man, you really want to get influential about like Xbox. That's what you want because you just you really you want to get that like discount or you want to get that like code for free.
Oh my god! So I wonder if I had to. Did I have to tweet about like beer and stuff? Was that? What
I
I
think
had to
it was
do?
like a page rank, so you had to have beer retweet you, and then like it just this feedback loop of, and then you would be retweeted from their retweet, and you would gain followers, which would build your clout, which would then build your clout.
Nice. So it's a big pyramid scheme of clout.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then they had to close.
I forgot about it, and I think about it like every once in a while, like every few years. I'm like, remember clout? I didn't really. Totally forgot that my Stella glass came from clout. Though.
Yeah. That was. It was one of those like post. It was that same class of apps as Foursquare,
Yeah.
which like I don't even use Swarm anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
The internet's strange. What the fuck is going on? And that was like almost a decade ago when those split. Like it's been years and years.
Yeah.
It was like
And
2014 or something. 2013.
Yeah, they shouldn't have split. Swarm was not as good.
But then else, like I don't know how valuable their data is then if like they don't have the gamification to it. Like I remember there was that book, Reality is Broken, and everyone was everyone was yammering on about, because it was this book about gamification of everything, how every app would build gamification into everything that you did, and you would get points and this and that and stuff like that, and that was cool for 18 months, and then people are like, we're kind of bored of it.
Yeah, I remember with Swarm, like, you had to use stickers, or you could use stickers and it gave you like multiply.
Yeah, I actually did check in with Swarm not terribly long ago, and yeah, I still had stickers that I could. I'm at a grocery store. I better use my bag sticker so I get 3 times as many coins, and it's been 20 months since I've checked in, so I get all those extra coins as well.
Oh,
and then
nice.
they added a feature a year or maybe longer in that, where it's like, hey, so we noticed you were probably at these places. If you want to check in, we'll give you a couple coins. Like, not as many as if you had done it when you were there, but we think you were there, and that helps us out, and we'll help you out by giving you a couple coins.
Right.
So you just build up this backlog of, were you here? No.
Yeah.
Yes. No. And then I got 5
God.
coins out of it or whatever.
Nice.
That used to be so cool. Remember, was it E3 2012 or something? Like, we would sit there and we would check into every single place we went, and because we were friends on Swarm, we would then get like bonuses for checking in. Oh, you check in with 20 places with Kells. Like that, you're just chugga choo choo, like with your combo.
Yep. I do. I remember that. Yeah, because it was actually that. I mean, that's what was fun with Foursquare, and I remember Swarm. Like, there was some cool aspects. It just didn't feel the same as like the Foursquare stuff. Yeah.
I liked the art direction and stuff like that, but it didn't feel like it was as deluxe.
Yeah.
Romega's like, Facebook check-ins made Swarm unnecessary. I remember reading The Facebook Effect, which was 2010, and they're like, they would implement check-ins, and an employee would check in all of their friends, and then the friends would freak out that they were being checked into this place because it was like this invasion of privacy. But then Facebook had the ability, because it was this big ass social network, that they could implement that stuff, but it wasn't as cool, as when you were on Foursquare and getting all the little badges and stuff like that.
And can you check in still on Facebook? I can't remember if you can.
You don't like check in per se, but
they just know you're there.
They do, and then you can like just tag it as in your update or whatever.
Okay.
It's like, I'm at place or something, but you don't get any points. It's not building towards anything. It's just more data for them, and then you look cool to your friends.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
Or do you? I don't know. So yeah, you're a meh. Remember when they were at E3 and we were both like, "What the fuck? Why are these guys at E3?" Woot.
Woot
guys.
was.
Yeah. I've got all the footage. All the footage is there. DigitalOcean. You're a developer, so you're buying a DigitalOcean worth of craps and stuff.
Well, so DigitalOcean, Vultr, and GitHub are all basically part of the same thing. So, like, DigitalOcean and Vultr, those are virtual server places. So you go pay them money and you get a server. So I've got a server at DigitalOcean and I've got a server at Vultr, and they cost me $5 a month each.
That's a weird.
And that's just stuff I use just for development. Like, throw something up there, throw some scripts up there, whatever, and then it's just a server, just virtual server. And then GitHub is my code repository. So that used to be more. They used to charge like $7 a month for that, and now it's only $4 a month. So that dropped after Microsoft bought them.
So how's GitHub after the whole Nadella spread?
What?
Satya Nadella, he's got a. I was trying to make a Nutella spread joke, but that didn't land. But after Microsoft bought him out, they didn't like go to completely shit, and like everyone hated him, because I remember there was a big uproar about Microsoft buying GitHub.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know people were up in arms about that, but like I didn't see anything that caused any issues. But I mean, like, developers, like to start drama. So.
Of course. That's what
Yeah.
developers do. They develop apps and
All
then
developers
drama.
are drama queens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where's
Yeah.
your developer drama subscription in here?
Right. I know, like, because I also have GitLab, which would be the competitor, which is free. I think they have paid subscriptions too, but like GitHub is just like the standard. I don't know. I don't have any issues with GitHub. I like to be able to, find other code bases and stuff like that. And it's like kind of like a little developer social network, I guess, where you can go look at what other people have coded, if it's, public, and you can see how much they've committed to their code, all that stuff. It's just cool. And then it's just easy. I've always used it. So just
Sure.
$4 a month, totally worth it to me.
That's what it seems like. Yeah. Absolutely. And then you've got your iCloud storage.
Yeah. So yeah,
99
iCloud.
cents.
Yeah, because it's like the base tier. It gives me like 50 gigs of space.
Okay.
So maybe I'll move over to iCloud and then just get rid of Dropbox.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that might be what I do.
Because I think Drive, I think they've got like a dollar tier, but I think it's like 100 gig.
Yeah.
I think. Because I pay $3 a month, which I pay for with survey credit. So I've paid for like hardly any, but I get the 200 gigabyte plan, and I'm using 134 gigabytes. Like I use my online storage like a heck a lot. So
Yeah. Well, I could do iCloud and then just replicate it to Google Drive. So
Yeah.
then I'll still be $9 cheaper.
yeah, yeah,
So maybe I'll do that.
heck yeah, dude. Yes, stored cloud stuff. Jesus.
Yeah.
We were talking a couple weeks ago about how about when Gmail came out, and it was like, here's 1,400 megabytes of storage for emails, and you're never having to delete an email ever again.
Right. And then going back there and just seeing that counter just counting up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You'll never fill it with emails, but they found a way.
Right.
Nest Aware Plus, $120 a year. So these are the annual ones you're paying once.
Yes.
For all this.
So yeah, that's like my Nest doorbell, and then a Nest camera is for that, for 30 days, cloud retention, storage, all that stuff. So
Oh, so they keep like 30 days of like video feed, or
yeah. So it's 30 days of just like the entire day.
huh?
So not just any like movement or anything like that. It's the entire. I can scroll back 30 days.
Shit. Wow. So you could be
Yeah.
like, what happened outside my door at 2:37 a.m. a week ago?
Yep, and it'll be there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That's hardcore. That seems worth it.
that's what I'm saying. Like I know, like other people will say like, there's like Ring, which has, you can just get the free thing, or you can pay and then get something similar.
Except Ring is like a backdoor to the police and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm sure Google is as well.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I mean, I don't know. Like I like the fact that it can do facial detection, package recognition too. So like I get a notification. It's like, it looks like there was a package delivered, and it's like, cool. And then so I see that, and then if somebody goes and picks up the package, it'll be like, looks like a package was retrieved, and then it takes a picture of their face, hopefully. So
I'm kind of tempted to do something like that, like maybe outside, but then also inside, so I can watch to see what the critters are doing when I'm at work, and see what kind of shenanigans they're up to. And then I don't know if they have like a little speaker, but I'd love to just scare the crap out of my animals when I'm at work.
Do.
Hey, cut that out. Cut it out.
Two-way audio on their cameras.
Stop eating that.
Right?
That's cool. Prime, of course.
Yeah. Yep.
Of course. Tinder Platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm
I don't
single.
remember what the like the extra feed. I think it was like extra matches or.
Yeah. So it's like, there's like Tinder Gold, and then Tinder Gold gets you like the unlimited swipes, the like the stars, so you can like star people like 3 or 4 a day, something like that. And then Tinder Platinum, I think it was like $11 extra or something like that, and from Tinder Gold, and then that gives you the option whenever you star somebody, you can also send a message, so you can kind of shoot your shot right away and then get turned down right away without knowing.
Yes.
Yeah. So
man, get disappointed. Dating, dude.
And
seriously,
I also did, but I didn't put it on here, but like, because Bumble has like a lifetime, it was like $200. It was a lifetime thing, so I did that. That was last year, so
okay.
I didn't include that.
So that was you said $2?
No, $200.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
But it's a lifetime thing, so
I think I'd because it was like OkCupid for stuff like that, where you could message people, or you could see who had seen your profile and stuff like that, like the really tempting stuff like that. I remember, I want to say it was like a decade ago. They wanted you to, like, all those dating services would have you can't message anyone unless you pay. So right. I would like it'd be one of those questionnaires, and one of the fields would be like, what are your interests? I don't know, but here's my email. And they're immediately get an email back like, so you violated the terms of service and we've locked up your account. And it's like,
yeah,
whatever. Hi, what's up, puppy? How you doing?
Yeah, all dating apps are like real shitty. Just, which shitty app do you want to be on?
Yeah. Dating, dude. Oh my god. That's a whole other thing. Here's your gym membership maintenance. We were talking about that earlier. Oh my god. Todoists.
So that's just like a to-do app, and it's like my favorite one. But yeah, I'll probably cancel it because I don't use it as much as I used to. I used to use it all the time. But
I was using the Microsoft To Do has their own thing, and I guess that it's free and you can just use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that stuff, because I haven't used it in a while, but I want to say it should integrate better with Office now, because
yeah, they do have all that with Office 365, all that stuff. Like, you can integrate it with Teams as well, and yeah.
Do you think it seems like it was really smart of them to develop out stuff like To Do and then Teams, even though Skype exists, to really build out the value proposition for Office, because Office is so freaking profitable for Microsoft. It's freaking nuts.
It is. It's crazy. Like, don't even get me started on the back end on like as like a company that sells Office products, because they unload everything on us, and you don't get paid a lot, so they're just cashing checks essentially. It's crazy.
Making those dollars.
And then
so then this is stuff you just canceled recently. So first off, the car wash. Rain had some comments on
right.
You just decided against it.
Yeah, I mean, I had it for 3 months, something like that, and again, it's one of those things that like the car wash closes at like 7, so like I don't get to go there often.
Yeah.
And so like on the weekend, like I'll run through it like twice, and it's like whatever. But yeah. So I was just like $34 a month. That's
because their washes usually go between like, I don't know, like $12 and $20, something like that.
Yeah.
Sure. So I guess if you use it twice, you've made your money back.
Yeah.
In a month. Sure. I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're a rich dude but like you're taking your Maserati through it or whatever.
You're not, yeah, but everybody says don't do that, because that's just gonna scratch the shit. Like, so,
Yeah.
If you're rich, you got somebody that's just washing your car for you, hopefully.
Right, exactly. And they've got special microfiber cloths and special Italian chemical stuff, cleaning whatever made from horse skin or I don't know.
Whatever they got, exactly.
And I imagine are these two together basically? The
so
eBay
like
store
when
page.
selling stuff on eBay and Amazon, like Amazon, like a long time ago, like because they charge $40 a month to become an Amazon Pro seller. I canceled that back in 2020, like January 2020, and then my eBay store, I was under contract, so I couldn't cancel it until this month actually.
Oh,
and then the Amazon sellers thing was actually an annual thing. It was $480 a year, and I canceled that. And like I actually just they were kind enough to refund me because I renewed it at the end of May, and I haven't been using it, and so they refunded me my $480, and I just figured since the other two were monthly, I just broke it down in a month.
Oh, sure, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if there are here anymore. Maybe there are, but there was we'll sell it on help you sell it on eBay stores. That did all the marketing or whatever. That they knew the SEO, so that they could sell your shit and make their cut and make you happy.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, you don't need that shit anymore. But
it's the future. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but I feel pretty good, like, canceling these, because I wouldn't have canceled these. Like, I would have canceled my car wash, but the eBay store and Amazon, I probably would have just, like, let go, because I just didn't look at this stuff until I started doing this. So this actually saved me $62 a month, essentially.
Yeah.
Just right away, just by saying, hey, put these together. So I feel pretty good about that. And then I might save even more with my gym stuff, because I might be able to do something with through one of my insurance carriers that has that stuff. Yeah. So,
and if you could go back in time and be a student, you could get that free Hulu and be grandfathered in with the Spotify thing.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll save money too on Dropbox. I think I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to cancel that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So I'm feeling pretty good that I'm like, with this stuff, it's like almost $100 a month that I'll be saving more than $100 a month by just deciding to do this. So
yeah,
because
where's your sum total of where's your cell here that says equals sum B4 through B19 indicate?
Well, so just the monthly stuff by itself is $525.97.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the annual stuff is $396. But like without having the Xfinity and T-Mobile on it, then it's only $180 a month.
That's still things. Chad's pointing out that the eBay store was a thing on the 40-Year-Old Virgin, which that movie is so old now. I can't believe it. That was like 2004 or something.
That was he didn't work at he worked at an electronics store, but that was an eBay store in there that they went to or something.
Yeah, hang on. Was it eBay store?
I know there used to be one in Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Like, consider it sold on eBay or something.
Yeah, exactly. Colorado Springs eBay store. No. I don't know, but it was like a decade ago, something like that. I remember it had a name, I want to say it was like really direct too. It was like, we'll sell it on eBay, or I don't know, whatever it was.
Yeah,
whatever it was. Oh man, that was a trip. I'm actually kind of glad it was just the two of us. That would have taken 20 years.
It probably would. Yeah, it would have been a lot of me having to justify and everybody just shitting on my justifications. Would have hurt so bad.
We would have gotten to Hulu and be like, I'm just crying now.
Right?
Oh.
I know.
Well, that was a show. That was really fun. It was cool to go over it. We'll have to just do lists. This will just be the list show where we talk about the things that we have. We can. I've got screenshots of my phone screen from 2010 and 2011 or my Palm Pre, and we can go like, well, that app sucked, or this app ruled, or whatever. I think we're just going to become a listicle podcast. I think that's
okay. Yeah,
I think that's
just
what
the cracked.com podcast.
Jesus, no.
Or the Cracked is the only one that I really remember, but like didn't BuzzFeed also does a lot of lists too?
But I mean, but now that I think about that, like what kind of cachet does BuzzFeed have on the internet? I mean, I know they're still big, but I don't think they have that immediacy or that like top of the mind share that they used to have like 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's because they were big because of all those stupid fucking tests that were self-promoted, virally promoted through Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of Disney character are you?
Yeah.
Kind of,
Remember when companies were gaming Facebook?
Yeah. Right? I'm so glad that stuff's gone and we just have different gaming things going on now.
Yeah. But also I was like really sad, like we would position ourselves to take advantage of it and then Facebook would immediately deprecate it. Like when we would install the reading thing, it's like this person just read this article because there was that little ticker or something that in real time it showed like what individual people were doing, and it was like
that was so cool.
It was so cool, but now looking back, it's so strange. Like we would want that kind of granularity of seeing what individual people are doing, like that doesn't exist anymore. And I remember it just kind of gradually became smaller and smaller and smaller, and then just disappeared.
But it does, like on Spotify. Like I use that for seeing what friends are listening to, because that's what I used it for on Facebook, was to like see what music friends are.
Do you see what I listen to?
I do see what you listen to, like on the Spotify app. Let's see. Last time you were on here one day ago, listening to "I the Throwaway."
Oh yeah. Well, that's not updating quick enough then. By Matthew Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good song. Great song. And you were listening to "Might Not" by Belly from Vibe Check.
It's Belly and The Weeknd.
Oh. There's actually that clip that I love so much of Daniel Craig introducing him on SNL. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd," and then people will put that up on like Friday night, and it's like yes, which is tomorrow night. Cool. Kelly, thank you so much for coming on and willing. I mean, we had I was very kind. This was not a roast of your subscription services as I imagined it could have been.
It definitely could have been.
Well, you when I saw the car wash under the canceled, I was like, he took that to heart real quick.
I was just looking at like what can I actually cut out, because it's like I don't want to waste.
What you said you were going to do.
Yeah, and I don't want to waste money at all. So that's the thing. Is like you kind of lose track, and I am by no means like rolling in money. It's just like I try to get things that make my life better, entertain me for downtime, or help me out on things,
right?
Or like whatever it is. But I don't want to waste money. So this helped. Like I said, I'm saving money now.
Yeah, you've got a plan. You've got an executable plan going forward, and I'm looking forward to an update. I'm sure. At
Okay.
some point. Yeah. Tell
Yeah.
us how much money you're saving. All right. Do you have anything special that you're promoting? Anything you're doing? Anything you want to talk about before we head out?
No, nothing. I mean, I watch TikTok videos.
You are from the TikTok universe, so
Yeah. I've got a couple TikTok videos, so if you find me on TikTok,
what's your
you
at
could,
or whatever that works?
yeah, it's an at. It's Floaties, so FLOWTEASE.
That's such a wordplay. It's just flow, but then a tease of the flow, and then
That's
when
right.
you say it, it's like it's floaties.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Kels. Let's go to end screen.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Look at that. Hey, if you're on YouTube, I see some likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. If you're not subscribed, come check it out. Hit that subscribe button. If you're on Twitch watching this, you can hit that follow. That'd be really, really cool. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/the nth review. I actually just recently, because no one else figures that out. I tried to figure it out, but I figured out the Discord thing. So if you're a Discord Patreon subscriber, you get access to special channels. And if you're a producer, with like some of the people on the other side here, you get access to special stuff. And I'll talk about stuff behind the scenes. So get on that. Also join the Discord because it's free to everyone. Everyone can access it. And we're having chats in there all the time about everything nerdy. It's freaking great, and we'll answer some questions in there as well. Social media is everywhere. Sometimes I update them. We've got the new review coming out here in the next few weeks, so that everything's going to get shaken up and lively as I promote the hell out of that thing. It's around the corner, I swear. There's only like 20 more minutes I got to edit, so that's like soon. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll get a peek early before everyone else. Join me in the green room on Tuesdays. We play some games. We just chill out. 2 hours, Tuesday night. Just do that. And then next Thursday, hey, come back for another Nth Forum. We have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Absolutely. You liked it too. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you next time. Pew, 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 pew.